Oh, okay, sorry for that brief delay. I totally spaced out. We had to take that car today. Monty Killer helped me. Yo, we're gonna give Snowflake one more run, and then we're switching it up, going with the Holiday Hottie. Come on, Snowflake, why don't you get your first win? It's a better name than Snowflake. I don't know. Michelle Rodriguez. Mixed with Frosty the Snowman. Frosty Michelle. Michelle the Snowman. Frosty Rodriguez. Frosty Rodriguez. Oh, we should go Frosty Rodriguez is her name. So, Linda. Dance party. Yeah, we got us a little dance party going on, don't we? Where does she want to jump for her last run today? She says she wants to go fatal. So we'll piss off the neighbors. Yo, I'm drinking that new, what is it called? Mountain Dew Ice? Kind of like it. It's like a 7-Up Sierra Mist type citrusy drink. I'd say it's like a little more strong lemon flavor than either of those, so I kind of like it. Not as good out of the can as out of the bottle. Like out of a little, I don't know if it's like 16 ounce or 20 ounce plastic bottle. I put it in the freezer when I was sick, and that really hit the spot. Out of the can, it's still good, but just better out of the bottle. It's like Coors Light. I used to love Coors Light out of the bottle, but you drink it out of a can, it don't taste as good. That's maybe one. When we were talking yesterday, how does us rednecks talk down here? That's one way. We say don't when we should say it doesn't. No chest. Bust. I have to call up Monty Killer, say, yo, your house, there was no loot in it. What the hell? You're supposed to leave me some loot in your house. So we'll piss off the neighbors. I don't know the rest of these silly words. A lot of pumps in here, huh? I should go back to the roof, see if we can pick somebody off, but let's just go with the flow, man. I heard a shotgun. Ooh, didn't even take damage. 2 shots. Yeah, the blue one too. Why can't we do that all the time, ladies and gentlemen? Why can't we just be cold-blooded killers like that all the time? Shit. Frosty Rodriguez knows this is her last run, so she's like, I'm gonna go out like a champ. It's a killer cough, man. I didn't see that. Lucky I didn't jump out right away. Caught my eye. Got us 3 more grenades. You get more materials if you get more crits. By crits, I mean critical hits if you're not an avid gamer. Call me crazy. But I'm gonna do that. In case we have to desperation spray somebody down. I think there's one more person maybe, unless that guy landed over there at the silo and then made his way over with us. Nah, somebody else had to have been here. Run into him in the stables. There he is. Na 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 na, we're gonna get in a fight. I'm leaving so much stuff unlooted to come get this guy, but I think he looted the rest, so if we kill him, we get his loot. Where'd he go? Okay, he's over there. Put your trap, it ain't gonna work, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And you're gonna do that, kill me. Good job, sir. Well, it was an average day for Snowflake. Not great, not bad though. She at least got a kill per game, except for the time we went to Lonely. Who's up next? Holiday Hottie. Come on, Holiday Hottie. Show them that it's cool to celebrate Christmas year round. It's gonna be July. I'm still gonna be rocking this character. What are you doing, Bailey? Well, yes, you get to go for a ride, huh? Dixie didn't want to come though, did she? No, she didn't. You're such a good dog. Yes, you slept by me this morning. We cuddled. Wife made the green chili chicken enchilada casserole last night. Yo, that is probably her best dish. I say that about everything, huh? I say that after I eat burritos. I say that after we eat everything. But that is, man, I remember we were first getting together, and the first time I ever came over to eat dinner with her and the boys, and she cooked that, and I was like, oh my god. That's why I married her, for her chicken enchilada casserole. So good. She used a hot green chili too. Ooh, we gotta go poopy again. I even was responsible, and I pooped before we started streaming, and it is hitting me again. Watch, gonna be one of those where we're in the top 3. I'm gonna be like butthole clinched. Oh, that's a bad side of eating that hot green chili. You can, like, there's some green chili that will burn your mouth. Then there's some green chili that will burn your butthole when it comes out. Then there's this green chili that will, you feel it like making its way from your small intestines to your large intestines and all the way out. You just feel it burn your entire digestive tract. That's the chili we ate last night, that enchilada casserole. I was proud of our little shotgun kill last game though. That don't happen every day. Just 2 shots, boom boom. About to say no chest. Do we drink it now? I think we'll regret it if we don't. You'll regret it. You'll regret it. I have a damn AR. You gotta be kidding me. No heals, no AR. Just shotguns and SMG. Oh, there is one up there. Wow, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe we'll scare them off. Might scare off a noob, but cold-blooded killer's gonna get all excited. Ooh, I hear somebody. Let's go get a kill. So many green tacks. Too many trees around, we can't build. I don't have a chance, I'm too low on health. Rip, 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 rip. Yo, Lonely Lodge doing us dirty. It's doing us so dirty. Enjoy spectating Mr. Kaepernick 84 while I go use the restroom. And we are back. Did you have fun watching Mr. Kaepernick farm? I imagine he didn't kill anybody besides us. Maybe I'm wrong. What kind of name is that? Kaepernick. Come on, man. I respect Colin Kaepernick and the whole stand he took, and look at the true movement it led to this year. Mic check, right? Well, I think Trump brought that on himself when he said, Trump thought he'd be smart and did a stupid tweet calling them sons of bitches. All these sons of bitches need to stand for the national anthem. And that really unified a lot of players against him. But I do respect Kaepernick, right? I do think that, you know, um, everything that he was protesting for, like the fact that it still is a very racist society today, especially when it comes to the police with African Americans. It's a noble cause, and what better way to get people's attention than choosing to, kneel during the national anthem. Pissed a lot of people off. NFL thought it was like costing it a lot of money, but most veterans that I know aren't even that offended by it. You ask a veteran, granted there's going to be, not all veterans are alike. There's different as you and I, but you ask a lot of veterans and they're going to tell you, I don't fight for the flag. I fight for our rights as American citizens. I'm over there fighting for Colin Kaepernick's right to kneel during the national anthem. That is his right. I'm fighting for your right to either stand up and salute the flag or to burn it in protest. They aren't fighting for a flag. They're fighting for our country. And what's better defining characteristic of our country is there than our personal freedoms, our freedom to peacefully protest, right? But as far as a football player, Kaepernick's not a good football player. He had a really good season when that. Let me hear if there's a chest quick. There ain't. Well, one time we come here and land on the roof, there ain't a chest. Not even down low, I don't think there's gonna be a chest. Not even a gun, come on. This house is a bust. Better be a gun down here. Whoa. This is creepy. How can you come here and not get one gun? This is stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen on this game. Ever. In the history of ever. Okay, he's still in that house. Oh, if I rip, it's not my fault. How can you loot a whole damn house and there's not even one flipping gun in there? Oh, thanks, a pistol. Thought I was getting those hits on him. No, but when the outside zone read was popular in football, right? The quarterback rides out the running back. He's reading the D end. If the D end contains, like, most D ends are going to, then he hands it to the running back. If the D end crashes trying to chase down that running back, then the quarterback pulls it and, he runs it. And when that was popular, when that made its way from college to the NFL, Colin Kaepernick was very good. He was, the best at it. One of the best. Him and RG3. Well, RG3, the one season that he was healthy, But after that, I don't think there's any other chests. I didn't hear them. But after that one season, once D coordinators learned how to stop the zone read, Kaepernick kind of just faded. I don't feel like coaches weren't playing him because he was, black or whatever. They weren't playing him because he's not that good of a quarterback. He does not give them the best chance to win. Maybe the league did blackball him a little bit though. Maybe he could have signed on with the team this year. As many injuries as there were, you could make the argument Kaepernick should have been quarterbacking somewhere. I think teams, he's an average quarterback, and they're like, there's a lot of average quarterbacks. Do I want the one that's gonna, cause a lot of drama in our locker room and dissension? But there's people, they love Kaepernick. To them, Kaepernick's better than Joe Montana. And I agree with for the stuff he stood up for, being socially active, he is a hell of an individual. What do you think? Think somebody's got a trap that's going to hurt us? Going back to Alex Smith, I was telling you guys, I don't know if we talked about Alex Smith. I think I talked about Case Keenum. How he could have pouted because his team drafted the first overall pick, traded up to get a quarterback, but he didn't. He just worked hard. Alex Smith's another one, right? He was the starting quarterback in San Francisco. They were on a hell of a run. They're doing very good, and then he gets hurt, gets a concussion. Kaepernick comes in, lights it up, and he loses his starting job. And a lot of people could have been pissed and not tried as hard or pouted and had a bad attitude about it. But Alex Smith was very professional. He just said, "That's cool. I'll ride the bench." Ended up going to KC. This year they draft Pat Mahomes. Everyone's wanting to see Pat Mahomes instead of Alex Smith. What does Alex Smith do? He comes out and balls. Just a good guy, man. A lot of guys would have had their feelings hurt and pouted and not been as good at quarterbacks, but he is very professional about it. He is fast, man. Alex Smith, he's got some sneaky speed. I think Kaepernick was close to getting signed this year with the Ravens. Ray Lewis had, if you watch Inside the NFL and you're going off what Ray Lewis says, according to Ray Lewis had the Ravens owner and coaches ready to sign Kaepernick, and then and right when he's gonna go meet with the owner, Kaepernick's girlfriend posted a picture of Ray Lewis and that owner, and then right beside it put a picture of some scene, I think from Amistad, maybe, with the, damn, we gotta run far, we better head. I don't even know if we have time to hit these. Yeah, I'm pretty set. And like Ray Lewis was hugging his owner, and she posted a picture of some picture where the slave owner is like hugging a slave or something, or the slave's hugging a slave owner. I forget. I think it's a picture from Amistad, if I'm not mistaken. And the owner's like, okay, F that. We don't need you that bad, buddy. Hitting it from all angles, all sides. I ain't got time to fight, guys. I thought somebody was shooting us from behind, too. He is. I hear him walking up here now. It's too much. We're getting pinched. We're getting pinched. We probably got them both down to 35, but didn't kill either of them. Stupid. What was Trump's tweet? I forget what it was. It's been so long ago. That's like week, what, 2 or 3 of the NFL? It was right before the Ravens played in London. And what Trump say? If I was an owner, I'd fire any son of a bitch who didn't stand for the national anthem, or it's something like that, wasn't it? I'd be like, yeah, and then you would be violating his First Amendment rights there, bucko. That's why you are not smart. Trump wanted to sue SNL when they were making fun of him. Clear violation of their First Amendment rights, right? Where shall we go? Let's go salty again. I don't like it. Freedom of speech is freedom of speech is freedom of speech. I forget what justice said that. I think that was with like a case regarding pornography, and all of the, imagine this, all 9 Supreme Court justices were about to go lock themselves in the chambers and watch like hours of pornography to see what it was all about. One justice is like, I don't need to watch this. I already know how I'm going to rule. Freedom of speech is freedom of speech is freedom of speech. You guys are stupid if you have to go watch hours of porn to decide how you're going to rule on this. I didn't even hear that. They like made the chest more quiet. Bolt action gold. I don't get that every day. Too bad it doesn't do us any good right here. Should I go try to pick somebody off quick, or do I go get a better weapon and then go do it? You gotta be able to defend yourself up close, in my opinion. At least we got that. Now watch this. Let's go see if we can get a cheap snipe. Where are they at? I heard them fighting. Did they leave? they're fighting over in that house. Well, I'd rather loot, get a little bit better stuff. For example, a green AR. I just wanted to use that gold sniper so bad. I was hungry, I was thirsting, I was bloodthirsty. I hit him with a headshot, and then continued to hit him, and I died. That was really bad. Wow, he must have been at 100 shield, but still. Damn it. Maybe I should have sniped him first. That's stupid. That's stupid, stupid, stupid. My first headshot was like 60 some. That makes sense if he's at 100 shield, got him down like 60, then probably another 30, and he's... That makes sense. Shield is essential in this game, huh? And you know what I want to try? How do you get it to like... Okay, you just hold the right trigger down. I swear I held it down once and I didn't do that. That was crazy before we left at the Tilted Towers. 4 people landing in the damn, clock. Teach me to go to the clock. Do I try it again? No, I don't have the trajectory to do it. That's the thing I find most crazy about this place is sound doesn't help you shoot where the hell they are. F the pump. It's one shot or die with it. Or, I guess, hit them and then get to cover and then hit them again. Playing very bad Fortnite. It went from playing average Fortnite with Snowflake to bad Fortnite with Holiday Howdy. I was watching a special last night. They were saying that because of Trump's new tax breaks for corporate America, the Black Knight doing the electric shuffle, Apple was able to like make a bunch more jobs, and I didn't want to tell you, Rip. I didn't mean that. I meant to do that because you'll kill us. But yeah, Apple was able to, I don't know what they did. They built like a big data center or something in Nevada. Brought back a bunch of money to the United States, created a bunch of jobs, allegedly. Just, I don't know. Ever since Reagan, our tax plan has been whack. We used to tax the crap out of the top richest people in the country, and then all of a sudden Reagan became the president. He came up with this theory called Reaganomics, or trickle-down economics, where if you give rich people tax breaks, they have more money, like, to build more businesses, which will create more jobs, and that, you know, will trickle down and help the rest of us out. And it really hasn't. Instead, it's led to this crazy wealth gap that you see between rich and poor people today. And no president basically since Reagan has done anything to address that. Democrats and Republicans alike, even the Democrats have had a chance. They have not done what they've had to do. You got to start taxing the crap out of the rich people again. It's the only way. Pickaxe. Son of a gun, he got me down to 40 though. Remember that guy dancing on us after we got him down to 20 before he could kill us? Should I see if we find bandages or just pop the slurp now? Should just pop the slurp now. So if I run into somebody, it's gonna be Rip City. Ooh, he did have the bandages, should have waited. Oh, going back to the tax thing, people like my dad would argue, well, if you tax the rich people, then that takes away their, you know, incentive to be successful. Then you're gonna have people not even wanting to become rich because they're just gonna get taxed. And I argue it doesn't. If like you knew that you could make hundreds of millions of dollars, would you not be motivated to make hundreds of millions of dollars if you knew, oh, I can only make hundreds of millions of dollars, but I can't make billions? Come on. Come on, man. He would argue, our rich people, we're already the most heavily taxed, you know, at the corporate level in the world. How other countries do it, like in Europe and stuff, I will admit, is they don't spend near the amount of money that we spend on our military. And you could argue, I made this argument when I was in college, a few papers and stuff, that you could make an argument that maybe they do live under our, like, the protection of our military, like this little umbrella of protection. They know if somebody messes with them, the United States is going to come bail them out, and so they don't have to spend the money that we spend on our military. And that's how they're able to offer, like, universal health care. That's how they're able to help their economies out. damn Zayn song was playing when I was at the car place. The stereo place. It's in my head now. I think that's who said that. Is that a One Direction song, or just, is it Harry Styles or the other guy, Zayn or whatever his name is? I don't know. Do 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 do. I'm probably just not hearing the chest. It's probably up there, but I'm just like passing it up because I don't hear it. Chests are quieter. You can be like right on top of one and you can't hear it as well. I don't know if that's like something with the update or what. I see something purple through that crack though. Jump pad. Interesting decision we have here. Should have dropped the pistol maybe. Kept explosives. Gotta hurry, the storm's coming. I feel a storm a-coming. Oh, blue burst around here. Yeah, we're pretty close to the circle. Let's go. Oh, the storm is coming. That snuck up on me, man. It snuck up on me. At least I'm already at 75 health. F it if I have to use a bandage, huh? Somebody has been through here. Okay, we don't have to move as far. Oh, we even knew that. I didn't know about that for a while until I watched Monty Killer play. Rip. You wanna go out, Bailey? You're looking like you wanna go out. I was at Walmart the other day, and there's a mom behind me with little kids, and you know how they like put the drinks right there when you're checking out. Oh no, where'd I put my spitter? I must have it in the kitchen. No! What do I do? Okay, I got one right here. Oh! All the good places to jump are gone. Take a long flight to Lonely Lodge. And, so going back to my story at Walmart, they put the little drinks there when you're checking out. She tells her kid, you can have a water or a tea or a Gatorade, but no pop. And I assume because of the sugar and stuff. And what people don't realize, man, that Gatorade has like just as much sugar as pop, probably. Maybe not as much, but it's got very high amounts of sugar. So it made me laugh. This lady wouldn't let her kids drink a pop, but she's like, but the Gatorade's okay. And look, when you're an athlete, yeah, Gatorade has like the magical formula to keep you hydrated, the balance of electrolytes. And if you are competing in a football game, in a soccer match, in a baseball game, whatever, your body's gonna burn off those carbs, those sugars. That's the first thing it's gonna burn through is those sugars. That's why a lot of people like eat like candy bars and crap before games. But yeah, if you're an athlete, Gatorade is one of the best things for you. It's got the good balance of, you know, carbs, electrolytes, sugars. Those extra sugars don't matter. But if you're just chilling there, then I'm all distracted. Sorry, I'm trying to a lot of damn shotguns to choose from. But if you're just like sitting here playing Fortnite, that, you know, that's a lot of damn sugar to be drinking. It's just as much as a pop. Bolt action gold. That's the second time we gotten it today. This second time we need an AR though, man. No AR in here. Oh my goodness. Get your stuff right. I guess that's how we're all. I guess that's how we'll roll for now. The AR though. Still no AR. There's the AR. That's how we'll roll. Thought I heard somebody. Maybe it was me walking around. Ooh, now we got decisions. Now we do this. Even though we don't have a lot of freaking medium bullets. Now I feel better. Now I feel a little better. Just that burst burns through the ammo, man. It's beautiful. It's saved us a lot of times, but just goes through the ammo. You missed the jump. Bandages, do we? Do we have time to do this? I think we have time. We need some heals. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry. Give me some heals. Damn, what do you drop? I guess I should have that figured out before I asked for the heals. I should have had that figured out before I was asking for heals. It's hard to choose what you want to prioritize now, man. Because I'd like to have mini shields, big shields, a sniper, AR, and a shotgun. If not the sniper, then some explosives. But that just ain't always possible. You have to choose what are you going to get rid of. I should get rid of the shotgun. Or him. He had 999 wood. He was sitting there just like he didn't even get this. He must have just like come from. Oh, he must have like just come from. Maybe the Wailing Woods with all that wood, spent all that time farming just to die. Poor him, poor guy. Where's it gonna end up closing? Hopefully on this side of the prison. Damn. Look, what do we need? We need a scar, baby. Those shields have been better to have than the bandages. Poor that dude. He gave us 999 wood. Alex would be singing. I think it's so funny when Alex sings his 999 wood song. Whenever I'm watching him, I'm always putting in the chat, 999 wood. Well, I guess we don't need to harvest wood. Should I try to push farther? Hmm. We do have 999 left. I see you, Mr. Bush. Oh, I forgot to charge my controller. That was stupid. That was stupid. My controller died when we had 999 wood. Oh my god. Why couldn't it have died like when we were freaking... why can't I back out of this game? Why not to close the application, really? Why won't you let me back out of the game? I'm gonna have to close the application and restart it. Stupid.